Hey everybody, this is JRR. I'm going to go over, like I said in the other WoW rant, I'm going to go over the top 3 deaths that happened to my characters. Not all my characters, I'm just going to go with the top 3 deaths that I remember because they were pretty weird. So let's go ahead and start with number 3. The Death Knight Deadless, my boy. Actually, I prefer my Warrior Zen, which of course I have one, I think, on Necessary. It's the exact same name, but he's Death Knight. But anyway, my Death Knight Deadless went up there, and me and my friend Nez, we were going up there, swimming through the little level 80 plus underwater stage. We're going after the fucking whale shark. We're like, we got this. I can take a hit. Nez has got this covered. Nez is like, yeah, as long as you take at least 2-3 hits, we're good. This is foreshadowing. 2 to 3 hits. Keep this in mind. This is very important. So we're swimming. Find a whale shark. And he goes, okay, I'm going to go over here to this rock. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to change my spec. Get my mana back. And then we can start. I'm like, cool. No problem. So I'm swimming. I'm keeping up with him. Nez is like, wow, this guy's fucking fast. So he's like, I'm in my healing gear. I got my healing shit. Let's do this. I'm like, okay, cool. First thing I do, because I'm not sure what the fuck this whale shark is going to do, I go ahead and say, hey, army of dead! Zombies everywhere. Ah, they start going after it. And of course, my other zombie I could summon, so I summoned him, and he went out after it. And I go ahead and I hit it. Wham! I'm like, yeah, I'm doing damage. Fuck you, whale shark. We're going to kick your ass. And he's just smacking, but I forget that I have 150k. Some of y'all already see where this is going. I have 150k life. Some of you who play WoW realize this number. And I'm just going to say this way. I'm in PvP gear. I'm not in arena gear. I'm in PvP gear. So that's like 371 on most of my slots. Very important. 150k life. Fighting a whale shark. Again, important. I'm a blood DK with blood spec on. Final important factor. As all this is going on, I guess I crit her or something. I hit him and I get his full attention. Wham! He looks at me. His response. Wham! My life goes from 150k to with a negative. I'm like, I didn't even believe I could see a negative number in WoW. This is a big ass negative number. This number, wow, this is not a big number. This is a huge number. This is a wow number. This is holy shit number. This is, my life is 150k. I was hit for 150k. Outright killed. Overkill. Another 400 and some odd k. Overkill. 400 and some odd k. Overkill. 400 and some odd k. This means he took me, stacked me up 3 times at least, hit me once, and killed me 3 to 4 times in one attack. All I can do is this. What? And of course, Ness is like, ooh. I'll wait until he goes by. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I misread that. Maybe it was like a hit and a hit and a hit, and the last hit was the big hit, which did all that damage. So I'm looking on the combat log. Because I know I couldn't have read that number up in that little itty bitty corner that comes up, that little white number that comes up here when you're taking damage. I couldn't have read that right. There's just no way. There's just no logical. There it was. And of course, Naz is on Skype with me, and he's like, "So what did he hit you with? Or what did he hit you for?" I'm like, "Well, he hit me for my life." I was like, I got that. But the way you sounded on Skype, he hit you really fucking hard. I'm like, yeah. Because he did. So what did he hit you for? My life. Plus the overkill. He's like, you see, now you're beating around the bush. What's the overkill? 467 473. And you can hear dead silence on the other end of Skype. You can just hear the dead silence. And he's like, no, seriously, what the fuck did he hit you for? I was like, I just told you. Overkill, 467 473. He killed you at least 3 times. I'm like, yeah. With some despair. He killed me 3 times and a small, not even small chunk. He's hit me with a fair chunk in my next life. I'm surprised my shit ain't broke. I'm just saying, that was like, if it applied to how much, if you died by an amount of hit points that you were overkilled by, and it goes into your equipment, usually in WoW, if you die, it's 10% across the board equipment damage. So 10, imagine that, like 4 times. So that's 40% equipment damage across the board. From one fucking bite. Wow! Fuck that noise! Needless to say, I have not been all that eager to go fight the whale shark ever again. No. Fuck that noise! Y'all fight it! I'm going over here where it's safe. I'm going to stay on land. It's safer on land. Hell, I'll fight Shark Tank and Problem at the same fucking time before I'll fight that motherfucker again. I could actually solo those 2, and I was one of the first few people who could solo those guys. I was like, I don't care. Well, at least on my server of Sisters of Loon, I was soloing their ass, and I don't care. Of course, I was the first one to solo it. Well, not the first one, but one of the first people on our server, Sisters of Loon, to do that. I was just soloing them because I could solo them. I had tactics. I knew if he went for a long smash, don't be in the fucking way. I was gone. Long smash. Yeah, you may have hit for 40,000, but you didn't hit me for 40,000. I was way the fuck over here. Then again, you didn't hit me for 4, 6, 7, anything. Fuck that whale shark. Fuck him right in a suitcase. I mean, goddamn. Dead. That's right, goddamn. GAH damn. That was a... You're dead. Fuck you too. That's number 2. That was number 3. I brought it on myself, which is why I find it funny. I admit I'll laugh. That was definitely number 3. Death number 2. Daedalus again. Oh, this one was a very, very, very fucked up one. I was leveling with somebody important with me. We were leveling together. We go to Oldham. Not the song Secrets of Oldham. No, we were in Oldham. We were there. And we were going for the staff of Osiris. And I was like, yeah! And I'm going, do. And we get the shit and we just go up in the air because like bio break time. Said, okay, but 5 minutes, bio, food, etc. You know, the usual. For those of you who play WoW, that's the usual. Bio break, food, drink. Top 3 things that usually get the game paused. So, we both leave the computer. Both get up, and we walk. Take care of what we need to take care of. I'm the first one back in about 3 minutes. And I sit down, and I'm looking at the screen just like this. I sit down, I look at the screen. You'll be automatically released in 5 minutes. Why are we dead? Neither of us were flagged. We were high enough to where nothing was going to really hit us. I don't recall birds or the Lance gunship from Iceground over here. So, why are we dead? And of course, she comes back, sits down, and she's looking at the screen, and she's like, what the hell just happened? So, guess what we did? Combat log! So, we're looking. That wing has obliterated you. No number at all, just obliterated. No number whatsoever. It was Deathwing's fire. You were in it and you died. There was no number. You were obliterated. Can't argue with that. I was obliterated. Sorry, I cannot argue with this. And of course she's sitting there like, meh. Guess we haven't died in a while. I was like, that's a good way to look at that. Guess we got to even out somehow, right? Random fire beat my ass. Fuck that, and fuck the whale shark. This leads to death number 1. Now, compared to the other 2 deaths, where one was a random game event, pretty much, and one was me asking for it, this one came out of left field. I was on my mage, flying around on a drake. Like, yeah, get the bronze sword finally, woo! Flying around, I'm happy, pleased, and amused, whee! And I'm just flying around, I'm having a good time. I look over at Ice Crown, I'm like, yeah, there's Ice Crown. Says, no, fuck that, I'm not going in there. I'm by myself, I'm not going to fuck in there. Fuck that noise. So I'm heading north, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go over and stop off at the tournament grounds, and maybe I can do something today. I don't know if the timer was set yet or not, I don't know. When I was actually worried about doing the dailies, and yeah. Someone, well, the dailies actually had heirloom gear, so guess what? Since I have ultitis half the time, I need some heirloom gear. But I'm going through, I'm flying by, and all of a sudden, my drake goes, my drake disappears, I am dead in the air, and I fall to my additional death. What the fuck? And I'm sitting there, just what? I didn't see any numbers come up. I mean, the heads-up display would be about here. It would be a little circle about here, and have your life bar about there, and mana bar or energy or whatever the fuck you use right there. And normally it would give you numbers, or give you a percentage. And I went from 100 to 0. And I'm sitting there looking at this going, combat log. Boop. I gotta find this out. And here we go. I gotta go up a little bit further because the lost arcane brilliance. Oh, there we are. You're up in Sable Arthas. What? I have been slain by Arthas. I am 575 feet at least in the air! What do? Get pissed off and throw the fucking Lichbane sword thing at me? There's someone I can kill! Great! Return to me! Like Force Hammer! Yeah! I got it. No, we didn't even do that. It wasn't a battering sword of death. It was just, you have died. You've been slain by Arthas. I'm like, what? Does this place get purged every 5 minutes? Purge. I mean, is this what happened? Did he just say purge and I died? And I'm like, why did my mage die? I don't get it. Same about Arthas. But Ice Crown Citadel is like half a map that way. Behind me. What, did he leave Ice Crown just decide to throw a sword at me? And I don't know, did he summon Invincible and Invincible ran my ass over? I don't know what happened! So I sat there for a long time. It took me about 5 months before I found out anything about this. 5 months. 5 months. I did not know what the hell killed me. But one day I just happened to be doing a quest. Did that deal with the paladin that really did not like Arthas. I know there's exact names, but like I said, I don't really give names. Arthas I give because he's the fucker that killed me out of nowhere, and it made no sense. But we're going through the quest. I go through the quest chain. I think it was with Daedalus of all people, ironically enough. And yeah, we're going through bop, and the end of that chain, pretty much, the guy hits Arthas with Ashbringer. And Arthur's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Smacks him back. And of course he's like, oh shit! Oh god, he hurts! Oh! So of course everyone's fighting and you're just like, ah! And apparently the Death Knights come in and they like try to kick Arthas off and whatever. And Arthur's like, fuck this, I'm done playing fucking games. And he holds up the sword, he's doing a spell or something. And of course Death Knights are like, oh shit, we're fucked. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. And they force port you somewhere. Force port. That's like a Star Wars ability, doesn't it? Force port! What? How did I get the cash in? How the fuck did I get the cash in? I was in the center of the goddamn Republic and now I'm in cash in. Ah! Force port! Now fucking get rid of your opponent quickly! Why am I in space? Force port! It works just for you. No, but they pretty much port everyone out there. And I got a whisper from someone who was flying by and he's like, thanks a lot. I did not fucking expect that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was killed because I came close to the area where you just finished your quest and Arthas did the little AoE which covers a great deal. Oh. Oh! 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 He's like, why are you saying oh? That answers a question I had a while back. That covers it. Thank you. You're welcome. You say he stopped talking to me at that point because he was a little confused. Thus, a good reason to be confused. Some guy's like, yay, I understand now. Yeah, no. No. So I'm all happy and cheerful. I'm like, yes, I figured it out. That's what must have happened. But this brought up a small note to me. It's how it said, ding. If I was way up into the air higher than the fucking Alliance gunship, and I still died from this thing, how far was Arthas' AoE for that move? How big was it? I know it wasn't at the tournament level. I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. I mean, it must have covered a big chunk of that fucking map. I'm just gonna kill everybody. Heaven forbid you be on a gunship and it passed over. What happened? But those are the. How'd you die? I don't know. It says Arthas slayed me. On your own ship? I guess so. But those are the top 3 deaths that made me go, let me not do that again anytime this week. So, thank y'all for listening to that pointless little rant of mine. And I guess I'll see y'all later. Well, I guess. Or maybe one of my tunes just drop out of the air and land on your tune on accident. From random slaying. Random slaying! Later, y'all.